Alright, here we are. Spectre XT Big Game Tree Stand. Need to assemble this guy today, or at least get it partially assembled. It's time to start getting ready for the season. So, time to unbox this baby. The box is open. Got the flooring grates right here on top. Seat materials are down there on the bottom. All the other stuff, and there's something I'm going to need. The destruction manual. Yeah, we'll see how this all goes. We will see. I guess what I'll do first is get this guy kind of spread out and see what's all in here. Alright, kind of skipped a little bit of stuff here, but first things first is spread out all your hardware, figure out what you got, go through your hardware checklist, make sure you got everything. I think I am missing the seat tension bolts right here. We'll find out. I'm just going to keep going because there's no sense in stopping. It's too damn far to the hardware store from where I live to go worry about getting a couple little screws until you absolutely need them. And preferably you need to get about 6 things back in town because it's about 16 to 18 miles to town, so don't need to be running back and forth, especially with fuel prices the way they are immediately. Anyways, got ladder sections, starting to get them together, prefabbing all this stuff into modular type pieces, so I want to get out in the field and get the other old tree stand down. I can go and just assemble these real quick and get the new one up. Appears I have all the other big parts, but like I say, we will see, and missing something, we'll take care of it and get that later. But, yep, show you some more progress here in a minute. There's stuff here out of the box. So basically got the ladder in modular type pieces, so we can put that together real easily out in the field. Yeah, you really don't want to put one of these together out in the field when it's as hot as it is right now, because it's pushing 100 degrees, and I can sit here in my air-conditioned little shop and be comfortable and not be sweating and swatting and swearing at bugs. Makes things a lot nicer. I'll get back here in a second after I get some more of this together. Alright, here we are here, back again with the floor area assembly, partially assembled. Not taking too long to do this. I'm pretty happy about that. Just got this thing together pretty quick, I think. But yep, so there's that. I'll put on the other piece here, which will go right here on this.
Yeah. The very early model there, Kelly Quinn here, that was Red Rider opening up our 11 o'clock hour. And every time I say
so anyways, that's how big, that's a nice big platform on this particular
how much fun he had playing
model of tree stand, and I wanted a bigger one because the other one was probably smaller than a half of that. And when you're standing up trying to take a shot with a bow, and how messed up the thing is from being up in the tree for so long, the growth of the tree basically has bent the tree stand that's up there. You'll see when I take that one down. it's all jacked up. But anyways, this one's going to be much better. Be back in a minute.
Child without any complications. There's no word on what they've named.
Alright, getting this thing together here. Got the seat supports on. Just got to put one more gusset. Definitely assembling these things. You want to just get everything together snug, and then make sure you tighten everything up when you're done assembling it, because some things are a little hinky as far as being precision. So, and then trying to figure out the sides, what side and which ends up and down on this has been kind of fun on those little gussets right here on the ground. They're not very precision. They're kind of little funky when you try to get them on there, and it's just like, yeah, things don't want to line up really well, and so put everything together loosely, snug it up, and they pull into place eventually. Alright, got the other side for the seat on. I have to look at the directions here and see what goes on next. I think it's going to be the back of the seat, but I want to make sure, because sometimes when you assemble things in improper time, it can make things very difficult and lead to de-assembly and reassembly. So we'll be getting this thing together here quick. Only been about hour and 15 minutes so far, something like that, so it's going fast. Got the ladder sections all done. That wasn't much there, but anyways, we're getting there. There's the back, bottom there with the bark biter in there, they call it. Grab onto the tree. Well, be back in a minute. Alright, getting ready to mount the seat on this bad boy here. Definitely read and follow the directions on this step if you happen to be doing one of these type of tree stands. It's not really complicated, it's just follow the directions on there and make life easier. There's an Allen screw down in there, and that's what tensions the fabric across the frame. There's one on each side there, and don't unscrew those and then try to screw them back in, because that defeats the purpose of it. When you loosen those up, it tightens the fabric on there, because it expands it. The head of the bolt pulls everything apart as you loosen it. So basically, loosening the bolts, tightening the fabric. Kind of smart the way they did that, but definitely a different type of assembly. Getting ready to put this guy on here, and we'll see how this starts going here in a minute. Alright, got it all together. A little bit of fun, but it went pretty well. Only took a couple hours. Got the flip back seat. You got your rifle shooting rest. Textiline seats, and a big base to stand on when you flip that seat back. Should be pretty cool. And replace the old nasty one. Get all set up for deer season.